Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a Saving a Disaster campaign playing as the Beastman, where he's got himself into a real sticky situation here. Now this battle here can certainly be won, and even he said he can win it, but the problem is that he gets immediately attacked straight afterwards by Bretonnia. So if it's a Bretonnia Empire gangbang, essentially, I gotta wonder if fighting this first battle here is worth it. So, because I can't see what happened in the campaign, I tinkered around with the campaign a little bit to see what my options were. When should I withdraw? When should I attack? That kind of stuff, and see what his options are. Because basically, if you fight this battle here and lose, we do have the option to withdraw. But basically, if his armies are wiped out, this is everything he's got. So, I saw that the best opportunity for us was to not fight the Empire, but fight Bretonnia. So if I withdraw here... Hang on, let me just have a look. Yeah, if I withdraw here... Then they're going to attack the Bray Herd. If I decline the attack, this guy's going to get wrecked, but it doesn't really matter, because it's not shit, but it's just a Bray Herd, so it doesn't really matter. And then they don't have enough movement to do anything else. Now we're not done yet because we still need to deal with the with this army here. Now they're going to prioritize this army here. Now if we withdraw here, then our other army, which has all the heroes in it, is going to die. But if we win here, then they're not going to have any more movement, and we save all of our main forces. Problem is, though, this is not going to be easy, and we still have an Empire army in here helping them. So if we basically control a large army, we have to deal with 2 full stacks plus the Empire reinforcements. If we don't control a large army, we don't have to deal with this army here right away, but I still have to deal with the Empire reinforcements. Now the Empire reinforcements there are not super dangerous. What do we have in here? We got giants. I said that, jokingly. If we don't control a large army, most of these guys will show up. We do have the option to withdraw, so what we could do is just like whittle them down. And if we want to lose, like withdraw in good taste, we can. Obviously the Cygors would be really helpful, but they'll be like the last ones to show up. It'd be good if we could merge these units now. Let me get a quick thought on how many of the units are going to come in. So we've got 10 there, so that means another 10 would show up, so over to here. So all of these wouldn't show up. Now we could withdraw the Gore Herd. I don't think they wouldn't do much anyway. What are the banners here? Ooh. You've got some fear of Nurgle stink. Okay, I could make use of that if we had... Okay. So yeah, we're going to come up with this plan now, because what are we going to do? Taking on 3 full armies is a bad idea. I wonder if any of their forces are in force march. It'd be good if this one is. Won't know until I'm in the battle. How are we going to handle it? A lot of archers and cavalry there. That's not good for us to deal with. Because, yeah, that mobility is going to hurt us. And then there's also their artillery. We don't have anything fast enough to deal with it, and wasting their ammunition is just not possible. The other option is, if we withdraw here, we basically sacrifice those heroes. Now, one of the heroes in that army is immortal, but the rest aren't. If I withdraw here, then we survive at least. I definitely think we want to try to save that other army. Like, I don't give a shit about the Bray Herd. That didn't matter. I'm just really trying to decide whether or not to control a large army. Whether or not having these guys come in at the start is worth having this guy come in at the start as well. I think it is. Alright, here's what we're going to do. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Hang on, just before we do that. Make sure you've got that on that. What's this? Yeah, well, he doesn't need extra leadership. And what's this? It's probably better putting that on on one of them, because they'll attack more entities at a time. You got 2 of them, yeah. Alright. Let's do this. Alright, it's definitely going to be a tricky fight. Because I reckon once all of their armies show up on the battlefield, the balance of power won't be in our favour. Alright, at least our reinforcements are going to show up within our sort of zone of control. And the Empire reinforcements are also coming in from there, but we don't know where the Bretonnian ones are coming from. I don't know if corner camping is a good idea, considering how much artillery they've got. Wish I had something fast to just go and mess with them, but I don't. Like, these guys are all on foot. Another thing to consider is that fighting this battle, because we should not withdraw, I just realized this. Because Kazrak's already withdrawn once before, he'll actually get wiped out if we lose. So, whoops, I now need to fight this to the death. Alright, well, we'll see who's got the stronger army then. Alright, there'll be a little bit of time before the full-on engagement begins. It gives us time to set up. Maybe not, doesn't give us time to set up actually. Alright, shoot those fucking Royal Pegasus Knights. The bounce power is not horrendous. I actually thought it would be a lot worse than this. Maybe there is actually hope. Yeah, we just gotta get organized. What are these? Mounted Yeoman archers. Okay. Oh, yeah, they're still bringing in reinforcements. Yeah, I knew it wouldn't be in our favor. God, I wish the wizards were here. It's so crucial playing as just basically any faction that you're always on the attack. Never let yourself be the defender in battles at all, ever. Because it's just such a bad disadvantage to have. Alright, archers can come up here a little bit. That's right, their leadership's really bad. That's right. I got no fucking cavalry to catch them, they got lots of mobile forces. Okay. Yeah, getting rid of a few Pegasus Knights will really help us, because we don't have much else that can deal with them. Yeah, their leadership's terrible. Hopefully by screening our force a little bit with these trees. I mean, no, the artillery's already fighting. That's why we can't get into a blob. Alright, Cygors, get back to here. We want you to use up all your ammo before you have to go into melee. As much as man, we've got... Why would you ever recruit a fucking giant? Because these archers are gonna rip you to shreds. Fucking giants. We can't make good use of them in this battle. I have to kind of hide them away from their archers, and there's nothing but archers up there. Alright, at least they're sort of lagging behind a little bit. Charging in there is not really going to work very well. None of these armies here are on force march. This is going to be such a tough battle. Alright, I'll tell you what we should do. Kill Avaric. Okay, giants, get over there. You're actually good at doing that kind of stuff. Don't charge into that. Alright, they're shooting. Shoot this over here. God damn it. Good job. Alright. Good job. And here begins Le Clusterfuck. Alright, start shooting at these guys over here. We don't really want them showing up on the battlefield, and you'll be reasonably good at dealing with them. Yeah, their leadership, you must have Nurgle stink on them. Like, even on easy difficulty, they shouldn't have this low leadership. If we can break them, there's a chance. Because the leadership's not weighted that super heavy in the Balance of Power. Just gotta get rid of their fuck monkey archers. Send some guys over there to go and help. We shouldn't be in a blob. Yeah, get in there. Time to like just fucking charge. What else do we have in our disposal? We've got no magic. Bounce power is not horrendous, and with their leadership penalties, maybe there's actually hope. No, that's a bad idea. Just have them fire at will or whatever they want. And shoot the Empire as well. They're coming in with some decent shit. Shut up, fucking stupid giant. I don't want to hear your stupid voice. I'm angry that he hired them instead of Cygors. If you get Cygors, always get Cygors over giants. Yeah, and look, unless you inherited them from a confederation. If that's the case, then, you know, fair enough. Okay, their Lord is about to leave the battlefield. If we could kill him, that's not going to happen because he's... It might. I don't know. This guy here is getting a bit... Oh, shit. Get him out of there. I almost guarantee you that the Cygors will get way more kills than the Giants. If the Giants end up getting more kills than them, I will eat my own scrotum. I bet... No. There's no way. There is no way in hell that a Cygor is going to be outkilled by some Giants. Especially considering the Giants are fighting single entity units. Yeah, there's no way. So many routing units. I really do like that you went Fear of Nurgle Stink. That really does help us in this situation here. Basically, we just got to keep an eye out for idle units. Nobody should be idle. And you need to be pulled out of combat soon. Idle unit. Heresy grows from idleness. Whatever. Wrong game. Come on, get in there. We're starting to win now. Starting to turn the tide a little bit. The Minotaurs, we don't want them dying. Get them out of there. Go fight this. What are you doing? Dilly-dallying. Come on. I need you slow shits to... Yeah, go kill that. Go kill that. I'm thinking about pulling him out soon. Good, shattered. Get over there. Have we inflicted the army losses? No, not yet. It might just seem like that sometimes because of their low base leadership. What are you doing? Okay, that's fine. Obstructed shot, not good enough. Shoot something else then. Return to the tide. Turn the tide. Okay, and you're fighting this over here. That's fine. Go into melee with them. They've used up almost all their ammo in it. Actually, no. You should keep shooting because it's so useful due to the morale penalties it causes. Someone get over here, help the general. He's in bad shape. What are you doing? You know, if anyone wants to take damage, it'd be him. He's got the potion of healing. Okay, good. Get that thing off the battlefield. There's other trebuchets though, so I reckon they'll perform the best out of their forces. That situation over there looks a bit shit. Yeah, definitely gonna take some casualties. What happened to the general? Oh, he's over here now. What are you gonna do? Oh, well, you're okay. Dilly dallying like a stupid fat giant. Typical. Yeah, no more fighting for you. You're done. At least the Bestigors should be very easy to replace due to being a Khazrak campaign. Yeah, this is where giants really are shit because archers are really good at taking them down, even basic archers. This is the primary reason why giants are shit. It's because they're weak against the things that they're going to be going up against. Like if you were playing as the Beastmen and you were going up against vampire accounts, then giants would actually be like the thing to get. But you go up against Empire, Bretonia, Dwarves, all that kind of shit, and they're all missile unit focused armies. Okay, there's the army loss penalty. Cool. Alright, so yeah, the Cygors of course performed beautifully, and look, the Giants didn't do terribly. I mean, they're alive, and they would have done a fair bit of damage to those heroes, so I'm not going to sit there and say that they weren't useful in this particular situation, but Cygors would have been better. So I run them down. Might as well use this. Alright, let's assess a bit of the damage. Alright, that unit there is still alive. That one there is gone. And everything else is alive, although if there was a unit that shattered, and we don't know what the damage is on them, then let's see. Since none of them are on force march, we should try our best to run as many of them down as possible, because we now need to clean this up. This isn't just a disaster battle, it's a disaster campaign. We got a clean house here. Whatever Empire forces are in the area, whatever Bretonian forces, we gotta clean this shit up. So yeah, that Bray herd that died, that was no big deal because it was pretty badly damaged anyway, and this will just mean we can get another one relatively soon. You know, in like 6 turns or whatever. I just hope you don't lose reliability. Not that it really matters with a Beastman. Because if your Bray herd faction gets destroyed within 10 turns of it showing up, you lose reliability. It's the same as like breaking a non-aggression pact. It's dumb, but it's just the way it is. That's why Wars and Bray herds are really bad, but it only affects the player, really. Since reliability in the AI's eye towards other AI factions is irrelevant. That'll do. Let's have a look at the damage. So yeah, we know one unit. Oh my god, most of our forces died. Well, most of our chaff was killed. Alright, let's have a look. So 2 Bestigal. Ooh. It's a lot worse than I thought. 5 Bestigor units were killed. Oof. Well, at least we won. Not killing off their generals may actually be a good thing, because that way we can finish them off easier next turn. Because otherwise they get new ones. Yeah, I mean, hang on. This one here can't really get a Bray herd anyway. Replenishing by 5%. I mean, you got loads of money anyway. So, yeah, we'll go with this. Given the situation, I think we're going to need to do that. Alright. We don't have to worry about the Empire forces because they've already had their turn. Bretonia, unless they've got another army nearby, we should have saved that other army. So I see you blew up Corone recently. That's good. Oh! We say survive the end turn, and all we lost was the Bray Herd. Cool. But yeah, that situation there doesn't look like it's going to be fun to deal with. Alright. So, that's the easy part done. Now for the hard part. Now we can actually have a look and see how you've set things up. Yes, I thought as much. Yep. Yeah. Good boy. And this one here. Yeah, okay. Cool. It's good to know that you did that. Alright, let's have a look to see if there's any more available for you. No, you're at your capacities, that's fine. Alright, let's have a look here. Loads of growth. Why are you reducing growth? Events? What events? Oh! With that kind of replenishment. Oh, okay. Okay. That's good. We're in reasonably good shape. Shame about the units that were defeated. Alright, so Kazrak is... What? Are you... You didn't get his Razorgore chariot? What are you thinking? Oh my god. It's too late now. You got... Oh my god. You don't need Chaos Corruption. That's okay, but oh my god. Oh, not getting the Razorgore chariot. What are you doing? That could have been so useful to us in battle. It's too late now. Alright, well... I'm sure, however, he's been leveled up. It's fine. Yeah, this is fine. Alright. And this guy here is ranked 25. What's your aversion to Razorgore chariots? They're amazing. At least better than them on foot. Alright. And is this guy, what's his trait? Corrin's Fury. Okay, and what's your trait? Nurgle's Foul Stink. Okay, good to know. And your money's okay. Alright, let's have a look. Oh yeah, you got the Crowfather here. Cool. Because if we had him, we could get another -8 leadership. We'd terrorize them for like crazy. Let's have a look at them at the moment. So they're at 51. If he comes into this region as well, that'll go down to... by 5, so it'll be 46. And then if we get the Crowfather, that's 38, I think. What about them? We can get their leadership, like their peasants, down to basically 0. It'd be really good if we could ambush them. But if we attack this one here, if we attack that there, then only... hang on. These two armies could show up. What's the chances of ambushing? 50%? What's your chances? 58%. 83%. Why is that different? Is that because of forests? Yeah, that's why, because it's forest. 50-50 chance. I don't like those odds. What are you researching? Okay, this is... yeah, whatever. Probably should grab that. Yeah, I'm actually pretty annoyed that you went down like this. You just don't need it. It's not gonna matter. Okay. Alright, if I attack this one here, I mean it's the same as these coming in. Hang on. And that one there is on force march. Gotta be really careful here. I gotta make sure I make the right decision. Because one thing that we could do is just like hightail it over to here and encamp, right? But they're gonna come pursuing us. So it might be better to, as I've said before, be the one on the attack.
I cannot.
Now, let me just see here. Specialist artillery. Alright, here's another thing to consider. If we go in here and attack with the Cygors, what they'll probably do is charge at us. But if we don't come in with the Cygors, they might take a defensive position. But at the same time, they might think they have artillery superiority.
I must keep my holy vow. No.
It's going to be really tricky because I'm not entirely sure how that's going to go down. Who's got the highest chance of ambushing? 70, hang on, 50%. So he's slightly better. Okay, so it should be Kazrak making the call there. Right, you got Regiment of Renown. Okay, because you got money, so we probably should grab it. This is a pretty dire situation. And what do we got here? This guy's Death Wizard. Okay, and who's Brayherd? Yeah, it was yours. Would have lost the Brayherd anyway because we lost those units. Okay. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to stand here with you. Hang on. Gotta be careful. How much growth do you have? 14. Is there anything else that you need to build? You haven't built this yet. That certainly would help. Looking at your recruitments. I'm just trying to plan everything ahead. It's been a while since I played Beastman. Yeah, they only take 1 turn to... No recruitment costs. Oh my god, that's so good. And only 13 upkeep cost. That's insane. But, you know, we need time to encamp. How much movement do we need to... Okay. We're probably not going to be doing any recruiting this turn. What we need to be doing is destroying all of these armies. All of them need to go. Once we've done that, and blow up Marienburg. Once we've done that, then you can encamp. So we need to do all of this. All this turn. You got Lightning Strike. So yeah, we could attack that one first. Lightning Strike. And that... Yeah. Okay. Alright. The biggest downside to that is that he's not going to get any experience. Wait, what have you got? You've got Lightning Strike as well. Okay. Alright. Plans are formulating. What's your trait? Tough. Well, okay. Alright, you come over here. What have you got? You don't have Lightning Strike. Okay. So, you just come stand here. And we'll attach that to him. So this guy here is going to make the attack, not Kazrak. Transfer as many units as possible over to him. Because we're going to Lightning Strike. Do we... Well, he does... Yeah, he's good. Take all this. I mean, unless we ambush him, in which case, that's fine too. Okay. The biggest downside here is that I've used up a lot of movement, so I might actually not be able to reach Marienburg. So, we'll see. See what we can do. Alright, I'm not sending Kazrak into this one. There won't be a real need for it. Alright, we didn't ambush, but we can Lightning Strike. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to get the Crowfather. I'm not going to withdraw. We'll be fine. This is not a super important battle. Alright, we'll win this one easily enough. Then we need to take out the Empire force. If we can make sure that Kazrak is actually encamped during this end turn here, that'd be great. So we can just get shitloads more of the Besticore herds, just because they're dirt cheap. You know, in his army, but obviously we got plenty of reserves. We'll fix up the economy later. All right, so what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Just to stand back. We'll utilize the artillery. We've got the range advantage. Try to minimize casualties as much as possible. Probably should have put the wizard in this army, but they're still affected by the... Okay, let's get ready to do this. Actually, what we should do, get the Gorbel to... Because it's actually pretty fast. It's faster than some cavalry units. To just slow down their archers. Okay. Great. He actually hit his own units there. Fantastic. Alright, send him in as well. Send in don't send in the giants just yet. Alright. Cygors need to take out them. Okay, giants, come around over here, be ready to fight them. They should do fine. Alright, Minotaurs code charging in there now. Go after the archers, and we've pretty much won this. Alright, turn around, now shoot the Pegasus Knights. Cool. Yeah, that Nurgle stinks. It's helping you out so much here. That's what can help us turn this around. And then just, you know, making some ballsy, cheesy attacks. Hang on, watch where you're shooting. Shoot this. Good to see they're shattering. No forest penalty. That'll actually work for us here. Try and kill Alberic, because then these guys will almost certainly break. Is that the army loss penalty already? No, they're just... It's just... Yeah, I think we got hit, but none of them died, so that's okay. There we go. Battle's won. Alright, nice and easy battle there. Actually, I think one of them died, but I might be able to recover it after the battle just by eating them or whatever. We took one casualty. Okay. Yeah. And I did not like how Kazrak was leveled up there. That was not great. Alright, so this one's already lost the battle, so he's gone. And only 2%. This guy can get a Bray herd. Well, you know, if I kept it up. Okay. So, lightning striking this one here, or ambushing it. Yeah. How much movement's left on him? Yeah, it's really low. But this guy here's got loads of movement. So what we could do is... I don't know what we could do, actually. If we want to try to get into Marienburg. There's now no turning back. We won't get far enough. Otherwise we'll have to deal with a very large Empire force. Bretonnia probably won't come at us. How strong is Bretonnia at the moment? Let's have a look. Very strong. Empire, not quite as strong, but still a lot of force in this area. Alright. So this army here should be able to beat that one. It would be better if we could bring them in. Alright, I'm committed to standing and fighting here. Which one's going to do it? This guy's got 17 growth, but he needs it... Probably need to build some stuff a bit more than this army here. So, get the Crowfather. I could just tag him out, but getting another army would be good as well. Actually, hang on. I'm just worried that if I do that, he's gonna not be in the province. So yeah, that'll be good. Don't worry about money, we got plenty. Okay, so with that in here, yeah, their leadership is a lot worse. Alright, let's see. How should we level you up? Oh, I know. How about a Razor Gore Chariot? Oh, he's not immortal yet? We'll do that next, but right now it's do or die anyway, so... I need him to be able to fight better. Alright, bring... And we just don't want to use up that much move. Unfortunately, this guy's kind of in our way. Yeah, have him stand a bit more over this way. Kazarek needs to take the path down. Okay. Very nice. Okay. Very, very, very nice. Ambush is ideal because everybody's going to get experience. We can get straight into melee with them. Very nice. And because we've got the Fear of Nurgle stink already applied, yeah, they're just fucked. Alright. Probably don't worry about breaking the swordsman right away. These guys here. Let's focus on like their missile units. They're not going to do much damage to us. We gotta charge in here like a raging bull. Don't let them get a single shot in on us and break them immediately. If we pop in a lot of strength there, that'll hurt them a great deal. Rather than going wide and like breaking them later in, like breaking them all at the same time, we'll break this force here because that's far more dangerous, and then that one afterwards because that's not dangerous at all. So Cygors, you can stand there. You guys in here. Minotaurs, what if we had you come up their bunghole? And that looks good. No, it doesn't. We can do better than that. Getting closer. And need to move fast. Go fast. Alright, you just actually, you know what? Shoot into the infantry. Okay, if we pop down a devolve on them, they'll break even faster. Don't let them shoot a single shot. Actually, shoot their archers here. What if I overcast it? No, don't do that. Oh, we can also do this. That's it. Just get them off the battlefield nice and fast. Good, good, good. All of their most dangerous units are gone now. That's it. Battle's already won. This is why you need to attack, not to have to defend. Okay, we don't need to run them down. We're all good. Look at that, the entire army dead because they're on force march. So that was really good that the ambush worked there. It's basically a 50-50 with all this. I mean, you've already got loads of money, and I'm just gonna go with this because another Bray Herd would help us out at the end turn. All right, we've got enough. Ooh, barely. Okay. Not really. Unless he besieged, and then we could just transfer them into him. in a siege situation here, how can we cheese them? How much magic do we have in the area? Region's weak, but these guys are providing additional magic. If we brought Kazrak down here, that's as far as he'll go before we can't encamp him anymore. Because the units... And that one there's in force march. That army there lost over the end turn. What if we drew them out? I'll defeat the Bretonnian one first, because that'll be easy-ish. I think we'll just lightning strike that, or, you know, hope for ambush. What's your ambush success chance? 50%. Didn't get a level up. Blessed by evil, yes, that's correct. Yeah, that's fine. Ruin, why'd you do ruination? You don't need that shit. Like, do you ever besiege the enemy and not attack? I never. Let's have a looky here. I've actually found this spell to be reasonably good. Alright, what do you need here? Yes! What is your aversion with chariots? Okay. Yeah, melee attacks super important for Beastmen. Doom and Darkness, yes please, that'll be very handy. Yeah, just whatever. Alright, so if we ambush them, great. If we don't excuse me, if we don't, also fine. Yeah, just try to... because you don't get force march as Beastmen. Keep that in mind. Because if I attack that army there, then... I gotta really think about this. If I attack that army, we may not have enough movement to get here. And we've got all the siege attackers in that army. The other thing that we could do is besiege the settlement with this dude. He'll just besiege. And I'll have Kazrak make the attack. Because he'll come in and... He says he's coming in. Or I could make Kazrak attack that now. No. Kazrak's chance of ambushing is 58%. Alright, because they're all going to back each other up. If I besiege the settlement, then they're not going to get reinforcements. And then, yeah, we can transfer it back into Kazrak later. But I'd actually prefer if this guy did it, because of all the magic he'll have. Alright, we'll do it that way. So he'll come in, he'll besiege the settlement. That'll stop the bulk of their reinforcements from showing up in this particular battle. Okay. Now, this guy still reinforces in that position there, but I don't want to move him right now. If I do this, though, Kazrak is not going to be able to encamp this turn. Not the end of the world if we wipe out all of these fuckheads. Okay, every lightning strike... No. I was hoping to ambush, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, and that'll hopefully clear out most of this. And all of our guys are coming in as reinforcements. It just depends on where they're coming in. What's this do? Armor for assigned unit. Whatever. Extra speed for you. Okay. I mean, those odds are in our favor. And then we have to do a siege. So the big hope here is that our reinforcements aren't just going to come in from everywhere. Which they kind of did. That... I don't know which army that is, but I think that's going to be the big one. I'm not entirely sure though. Is it? No, that is the heroes. Okay, that's fine then. That's fine. Move back. Move back. And let's... It looks like they want to take a defensive position. That's fine. We want to get all of our troops together. Okay. The auto-resolver said it was even. Okay, that's fine. So what are they doing? Are they coming at us or not? Yeah, they're coming. Alright, this actually position here is not too bad. Alright, Cygors, where are you? Come stand over here. Alright, I gotta get organized. It's not too bad here. You're on a chariot now, aren't you? Yeah, okay, good. Good. And what about you? Yeah, because Doom and Darkness will really help us. Because they got, like, relatively low leadership. Yeah, it's fuck all magic in the area. Ooh, we can pop down to Cygor on them, like, right away. Like, this is gonna seem pretty silly, but because of their low leadership... Oh, you know what? Actually, let's not do that. I mean, we definitely want to use the Cygor, but bring it in over here. Try and shoot at them, because, like, one shot might break them. Can't bloody hit him. Yeah, just stay together. Doesn't matter if they shoot. In fact, that's good because then we can actually hit them. Because they're not moving. Alright, Gorbel. Don't we have another Gorbel? So we had two. Maybe I was mistaken. Right. Definitely want to pop down another one. Just keep slowing them down. Because that's actually working out really well for us. Not you two. So, don't worry about him, because he's a summon. Oh, I definitely worry about him. Although I think he's immortal. Alright, let's pop down a devolve there. Oh shit. Gun is shooting. Alright, get ready to launch the attack. Here we go. And the giants too, even though they won't be able to keep up in combat. And this is where the Razorgore Chariot's going to be handy, because we can just charge in on them really quickly. Pierce their lines. I don't know why you didn't go with Razorgore Chariots, especially going up against Empire. It doesn't make sense. Alright, now we need... yeah, let's pop that down there, because... Oh, wait, that's Carib... Yeah, they're not going to break. That was stupid. I already made that decision. Shit. Yeah, you shouldn't be fighting him. You should though. Is he unbreakable? I don't know. Alright, cool. The Giants are doing alright there. Oops. Yeah, get the Minotaurs over here. Try to get them to... Oh, shit. That was a mistake. Just meant to click them. Take out the Blessed Field Trebuchet. So I believe that army also lost the... It was like the reinforcing army from the first battle. Alright, that battle's won. Where's Kazrak? Okay. Because I know he had a health potion. Alright. I'm not sure if we wiped out both of the Empire forces. Yeah, just not sure. Because one of those armies would have been there from the defeat. I think it was this one, but I'm not sure. I don't think it was that one. Alright, his fightiness doesn't really matter. Well, bestial rage. So, take the money. That guy's still around. Yeah, so he can't encamp. So no recruits this turn. That's okay. No one's going to come around and attack Malagor. So now the attack on this settlement here. Now these will have a bit more winds of magic. Power reserve 79, that's not too bad. Yeah, we need to give him all of the... But if we... Hang on, what's his bestial range? Alright, he's going to get the Bray Herd. Okay, so we give him all of the... Oh, it's a little bit of a penalty, that's okay. We only need to give him... We only need to give him the Cygles, really. And the infantry... yeah, because if we don't give him the infantry... I don't care if there's no bestial fucking rage thing. No Brayhood. Because, yeah, if they come in from a bad angle, then the towers are going to shoot us like crazy. So give him... So give him 19. Take this. That should improve his army as well. Biggest problem here, though, is that when he blows this up, he's probably going to run back to here. Shouldn't matter that much. Alright, let's make sure we get some levels up in before we do this. Alright, this guy, Corn's Fury. Like, you can always replace him, but give him immortality. So this dude here, level 19, he's almost immortal. Give him a Razor Gore Chariot. He's got Lightning Strike. Actually, Lightning Strike would be pretty good for this battle. Reduce their leadership even further. But then the reinforcements won't show up. It's only 5. We've got plenty. Okay. Alright, based on that garrison there... Oh, yeah, they don't have improved towers, so that's okay. So the reinforcements, they're going to come in from who knows where. The towers won't do much damage to the Minotaurs, but they might do some damage there. It just depends on where they show up. Let's see here. That should go on you, because you'll be... No, actually, put on the Gorbul. Yeah, put on both the Gorbals, because they're going to go into fight. This one here will apply Frenzy. Don't Gorbals already have that? No. Alright, I'll give it to you. Alright, we're good, because we don't want to put them in melee. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so win here. Then an end turn. If we get through the end turn without getting fucked, disaster campaign over. Because all of his armies should be at full... Okay, this is good. They're coming in from a good angle there. Alright, put the Cygors here because you don't want the trees in the way. Put the wizards up front because they're not going to be sent into combat. Except for this one. Have these just stay back. So we want to be destroying probably those 3 towers. We could summon a Cygor to help, but I don't think that's a very good idea. So balance of power seems good. Now, because they're defending a settlement, they're going to have reasonably improved leadership than if it was a field battle. But here's the thing, even if that army, which is on forced march, was to reinforce in previous battles, it doesn't get wiped out because it's garrisoning a settlement. Do we have any good, like, damage spells? Well, we got Devolve. That doesn't really do as much damage as it used to. Flock of Doom. Alright, let's start reorganizing all this while this is going on. Alright, speed that up then. So let's hope any Empire reinforcements that are likely to show up are too far away to get to us. I don't think Bretonia is going to be too close by. You get a Bray herd, I guess that'll help. But yeah, I would highly recommend getting rid of these giants and replacing it with some Cygors, you know, the moment you get a reprieve. Alright, we don't really have that much ammo left. We probably got enough to destroy that. But I'm just thinking, we gotta start doing some damage in here. The more we can damage them, the easier it will be to rout them when the time comes, because their leadership's actually pretty good. We need more Nurgle stink. How are we gonna go about this? These guys in here, they might be able to shoot there. I don't know. Alright, what would be the best option for us for magic, you know, in terms of cost effectiveness? We got Brave Scream, which is okay. Devolve, which is... Vile Tide's not going to do much. Bunch of Flock of Doom shit. I think I'd rather use Devolve. Shame you don't have the other spell that causes damage over time. It's actually quite good, especially in the situation here. So as long as they don't mind what's going on, we'll just pop in over here, pop a few Devolves down. Because that's going to hit a lot. Oh, they just moved. I'm going to do this. Because that there is only 4 winds of magic, but that's 9. If they're going to blob up that much, Wild Tide's too expensive. Locust of Hish, reduced power recharge rate. That's going to hurt us. Can't cast it in here until we've actually made a breach. Which I'm not sure if I want to make a breach yet. Decent number of kills. Bounce power's fine. We'll easily have won the battle within that time. And what other artillery did they have? So they got Luminarch of Hish. I'm not sure what else they got. Can't really. Just a wall of flags. I think that was just the Luminarch. This actually be pretty decent against cavalry, I suppose. Can't quite reach there though. Keep going with this, there's still loads of them. But basically when we start finishing them off, we use Devolve. Which should be about now. Also, breaking them, just get them off the battlefield, it's the same as killing them really. I suppose the Bestigors will do just fine against the cavalry, as long as we're not getting flanked, which... them defending the settlement, they're not really able to do that properly. That's it, and it's breaking them as well. But yeah, 479 kills, that's working out really nicely for us. This is why you need magic. Ah, right, they have a steam tank. Okay, I think what we'll do here, let's create a breach right in there. Hopefully that actually works. If not, not the end of the world. I don't think we've got enough ammunition. It's just not doing enough damage. No, we don't have enough ammo, so stop that. Might as well just hit whatever target we can. Which means we're going to have to climb the walls. How much magic do we have left? Only a little bit. And if you're wondering why not overcast, pretty sure it's not worth it. Let me just check actually. It's 1 Winds of Magic cheaper, but 29% chance of miscasting. We don't want to do any additional damage to him because he can actually fight in melee, not amazingly well. So yeah, I think it's not worth that extra 1 Winds of Magic in this particular situation here. Alright. While we're fighting up on the walls, we need to send 1 unit of infantry to break down the gate here, so the giants can come through. Problem is that Luminarch's going to really hurt them. Casting Doom and Darkness here isn't going to help. Not unless they've got like zero leadership, but it is good to have it for field battles. In this particular situation. Alright, what else do we need to do? Well, I got 20 Winds of Magic, which is 2 casts. But if I cast again, we're basically not going to recharge anymore. So should we wait until we've got 28 Winds of Magic? So that way we got 3 casts, and then that'll be the end of our magic. You know what, while you're here, why don't you start... Actually, no, that's a bad idea. Bad idea. Because if they open the gate and you get stuck in there, you're dead. I actually do get asked this a fair bit. Why do I wait until I've got 30 Winds of Magic before casting? Here's the thing how it works. The more power reserve you have, the faster your recharge rate. You can store up 30. If you're at the end of your power recharge rate, and you've only got, say, 9 winds of magic, and you cast that last spell, well then, that's it, that's your last spell. But if you wait until you got 30 winds of magic and then cast, you're not going to get any more regeneration, but you've still got those other 2 casts ready to go. And also, the recharge rate is not actually based on your actual power reserve. It's based on the relative amount of your starting power reserve to 0. So, for example, if there's no modifiers, okay, no modifiers to the power recharge rate, and you have, let's just say, 1,000 winds of magic, I'm being ridiculous, in reserve, right? Your base recharge rate will always be 1 per 6 seconds. Always. Regardless of what your reserve is. But let's just say then you use up 500 winds of magic. 500 of it, right? What that's going to do then is reduce... Well, basically, it's going to double your... Hang on, let me just try to get the right maths on this. So it's sort of like... Yeah, just trying to think of the right actual equation. Yeah, so if you're at 50% of your used magic, that'll basically multiply your recharge rate by 0.5. So then it goes up to 12 per second. So that's why when you're at like 0.1% of your recharge, your power reserves, it's like 1 every 455 seconds. Based off the 6 seconds, like multiplying it by 1,000. If that makes sense. So it's not like for every 1 winds of magic reserve you have, you get like 0.1 of a second recharge rate. It's not how it works. It's relative to the base amount. Maybe I need to actually write the equation for you. I don't know. Because like me explaining it, I don't do a good. I understand it in my head, but then bringing it out of my head, you know, I'm not a maths teacher. See, we had 75 base, right? 75. Well, now I'm not going to show. So basically, it's being multiplied by 0 right now because your power reserve is 0. The thing is, this also increases your power recharge rate and your power reserves. So if I was just to increase power recharge rate, it's still 0 multiplied by 0, right? But with the power recharge rate and the power reserves, even at 2, it would still be better than if it was at base 2, for example. That's why Arcane Conduit's so good. Alright, this is our last spell. Make it count. Do it there. Ah, he's only got 27 minutes left. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Plenty of time. Because now the real fight begins. Alright. I'm just thinking which way we're going to go about this. Alright, all of these guys climb the walls. You lot there, break the gate down. You lot, get over here. You, get over here. I'm not even going to use them. And you lot, get over here. It's all out attack time now. Yeah, we want to just get in there. I've often found that... Actually, no, I've always found that infantry actually break down gates way faster than single entity dudes. Even though they don't individually do as much damage, because they're smaller, they can fit in a lot easier. Also, when that happens, when they get in there, they don't really open the gate and get stuck, like single entity dudes do. Or Minotaurs. So I actually find the best units to ram down the gates are just base infantry. So if you watch this, they should be damaging the gates really quickly. Once they're all, like, actually in there. So it'll start speeding up as they get in there. Yeah. That is way faster. Actually, you know what the worst unit is for taking down gates? Cavalry. They're the worst. They take the longest to break down a gate. Actually, probably wizards would be slower. Alright, we could probably get them to come in and help a little bit. And once that gate's down, we need to bum rush that fucking Luminarch of his. It doesn't matter if they're shooting our infantry that much. Alright, we got control of the walls. Start taking on the steam tank. And in we go. Forget about him. Go for the fuck. Ah, they're not letting us. It's gonna hurt. Oh, it didn't hurt that much. You know what actually might have been good if we had saved up one cast of Devolve for right now, just to break them a lot easier. I probably should have done that. Oh, you know what? These could have come in as well. Okay, hit the giant. There we go. Now we just got to get rid of the steam tank. The giant's actually best at dealing with that. Right. This unit here is damaged beyond the point that it can actually recover in a single turn, so let's just put them up on the wall so they don't get attacked by the steam tank. But yeah, very minimal casualties here, so this is a great success. Try to surround it so that more units are attacking it at once. Oh, whatever, just go in there. Looks like those giants aren't going to get the chance. Too slow, motherfucker. So that's how you siege, without taking many casualties at all. If we had fought them on the field, we would have guaranteed lost a lot more troops than that, even with the Nurgle stink. I mean, that's not much money. Take the growth. Alright. I am just a little bit concerned that they're going to attack him over the end turn. I can't move him. He used up all of his movement. But if these two here... Let me just see. If they attack us... Alright, he shows up and helps, so it's okay. The only person who can't move is him. Okay, so let's do some leveling up. Let's give you immortality, because you're Nurgle Stink Dude. Yep. Cool, and let's have a looky here. Getting close to Arcane Conduit, that's what you need the most. Even if you're not actually using the wizard, gotta get that Arcane Conduit. Mantle of Gorok. No, that's not. Traitorkin, that's the spell I was thinking of. That would have actually been better for damage than Devolve, in my opinion. Unless things have changed. Alright. Everybody's out of movement. Nobody's able to encamp. Just leave it be. You're gonna get a Bray Herd. So I can't really justify transferring loads of units over to Kazrak. Like, for example, the Bestigors, unless we put all the other units in this guy's army, which we could do. And we didn't need the Regiment of Renown either. Alright, now another thing that we need to do is check to see what the military presence is. They've got 1 unit in military presence. That means essentially 4 units are garrisoning this unit, this province here, unless they're standing outside the settlement. Are you still at war with... Yeah, you are. Oh, they're not going to reach here. Okay. End the turn here. If everything's okay, disaster, campaign done. You know, you can sort it out from here. No, never. Even though it doesn't really matter that much. Okay, good, you're fine. Empire backed off. Even though it doesn't matter that much if the beastmen get at war with everyone, it's not good. You still got Grung's Zint to go blow up as well. Alright, Reichland, Confederate Ostermark. It's not great for us. But there you go, you got a good Bray herd here. Yeah, better Bray herd. What's with these Bray Shamans of Death, right, that they get with no spell casting? What the fuck? And they've got experience, a bit weird. Alright, and the army's in good shape. Good shape. Everything's fine. Now, we actually did end up losing quite a few units because I didn't recruit anything. So if you want to recruit some more units, it's fine. I mean, you got so much money in reserve here, you can certainly justify, especially with Kazrak just going full ham on that. Because if we have a look here, yeah, they're way more expensive. That being said, not that much more. But yeah, have all the Bestigors in Kazrak's army. Probably don't really need them at this point. And then have like all the Cygors and heroes in different armies and just have them all together. Because you blow up one settlement, that's enough money for quite some time. But anyway, guys, that's the end of this one. This campaign saved. And we'll see you next time, fuckers.